What's going on, everyone? It's Crazy Raccoon. Welcome back to the channel. Now today we're about to be reacting to a video from My Story Animated. Now I've been trying to avoid reactions to animations so I don't get copyright. But right now I'm asking if I can have full permission to react to this video, which we're about to watch. This video is called Stuck in the Closet with My Crush. I don't know how in the world you got stuck in the closet with your crush. What was it, like 7 Minutes in Heaven, Truth or Dare, Accidentally Locked Up? Who knows? And besides, I need something to do anyway while we're still in this quarantine. But yo, for real, I can't wait to go out. But anyway, you guys really ready for the video? Make sure to subscribe and let's enjoy this.
It's lit. Just take a look at the drip. You boys don't get fired in this. Roll a dope, yeah, I'm high as a bitch. Wait, it's lit. Gave that little bitch a little tip. Now she wanna suck on the dick. She wanna catch all of the drip. Pull up and I'm loading the clip. New.
Hi, I'd love to tell you how I finally managed to begin dating my long-term crush, Britta.
Tell me.
You see, I'm not particularly shy, but when it came to Britta, I just lost my nerve. I don't know what it was about her that made me a mumbling fool. I mean, damned. I could be talking with any other girl or boy like it was no big deal. Then, Britta would walk down the hall and I'd blush and go quiet. It's uncanny. I simply couldn't get over it. But before we move on, like this video, hit that subscribe button, and activate the notification bell. This will let you live 20 amazing years longer. Trust me, it works. Actually, it all started back in elementary school.
Really?
We shared our classes together, and from the first time I saw her, I fumbled. She was the
let me pause real quick. Because let me tell you guys this. Long-term crushes do not last that long. They don't last long from elementary to high school. Because once you see another girl or guy, you just forget about the other person. As if they don't exist to you anymore. Yeah, they're still around. You guys can hang out. But like, you always miss that one chance, but you're now crushing on someone else. Come on, son!
This girl in school to me, even if we were really, really young. She had long brown hair, always combed back in 2 ponytails. I thought those were the cutest ponytails in the world. Yeah, I had a big puppy love on her. And I was like, what, 7 or something? It's kind of lame that it took me so long to actually ask her out. It all happened because both our friends got super tired of seeing us go through this endless will they, won't they scene over and over again. Let me tell you how I ended up locked up in a closet with Britta, my childhood crush. Britta wasn't just pretty. Oh, no. She was also super smart and the president of our student council.
Oh, really?
I love to see her campaigning for her position every year, smiling at everyone with that big grin on her face. I listened to her proposals to improve the school programs like a million times. Well, I never actually heard any of it. I just used it as an excuse to stare at her without her realizing what I was doing.
Bro!
I'd get lost in those beautiful eyes of hers. She dressed all prim and proper everywhere she went, too. Like cute pleated skirts and nice blouses. I don't know what it was about her, or if it was everything she did, really, but I couldn't stop thinking about Britta. My mom used to laugh when I spoke about her and thought it was so sweet the way I always had nice things to say about this girl. You know, Mike, you speak about Britta as most boys speak about candy, with that dreamy look in her eyes. She once said. I must have been 8 back then, but this never changed. Mom said I always got the same look whenever someone mentioned it. I'm not sure if it's sweet or creepy, but I couldn't help myself. As long as I had memory, I had always been in love with Britta. We were good friends, too. It was just that I was so awkward around her. Whenever I tried to act cool, I ended up making a fool of myself. My friends made fun of me all the time because of it. Britta lived a block and a half away from me, so I'd walk her home often. We'd talk about anything and everything, but I never, ever dared ask her out. It was as if when it came to admitting my...
Okay, real talk. This feels like me a little. Like, low-key, like, I just had a crush not too long ago. Let's say, 3 years. I had a crush on this one girl in my class. And I was the biggest fucking simp ever. Yeah, I'm gonna just call myself a simp right now. Like, bro, I never asked her out or never told her I like her. And yet she doesn't even know. Like, I could find her on her Instagram, Facebook, or anything, tell her that, and she'd be shocked knowing that I had this crush for years, but I stopped having a crush.
Feelings, I just froze around her. I couldn't get past this problem. It was so annoying. I mean, if I had been shy around everyone, well, maybe I would have understood it. But it was just when it came to my feelings for this pretty brown-haired girl that I couldn't get over my feelings of self-doubt. I guess I thought she was so perfect that there was no way in hell she'd ever date a guy like me, you know? I mean, I'm not ugly or anything of the sort, and girls flirt with me all the time. But she was just too beautiful, too smart, too everything. And the worst part was, all our mutual friends knew about my crush. And I do mean everyone. It was one of those secrets that all around you are aware of. But everyone pretends not to know.
That happened to me!
Come on, man, ask her out already. What's the worst that could happen? My friends would ask me.
Geez, I don't know. What could be the worst thing that could happen to him? Let's see, the girl could obviously say no, and he will be left in a deep hole of depression so bad that he could literally kill himself. But obviously he didn't because he got with the girl, and I just want to know how they got stuck in the closet.
Super annoyed with me always sighing about Britta. She could say no, I'd always reply. To me, that was the worst possible outcome. If I didn't ask her out, then I didn't know if it was possible or not. I could imagine one day we'd begin dating and then get married. But if she finally thought...
Oh my god, total simp. Although, sad thing is, I totally relate to that. Like, that's the weirdest thing. Like, I be having these weird, realistic dreams, and it feels so real that if I actually see my future. I see myself married to someone with at least 2 to 3 kids, and I don't know what the fuck is going on for real.
Found out my feelings for her and rejected me, it was all over. Years and years of being in love with someone who'd never love me back. Thrown away for nothing. I couldn't face that possibility. I know it sounds super lame, but that's how much I really liked Britta.
Oh, God.
Every single time I promised my friends I'd ask her out the very next day.
Bro,
I'd find an excuse to avoid it. Oh, I'm feeling super sick today, I would say. Or maybe, I have this big pimple today. I don't want her to see me like this. So days turned into weeks, and weeks into months.
And
the right time to ask her out never seemed to arrive, and my friends were growing super impatient.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Apparently, they talked to her friends all the time, and she felt the same way about me. But that's something neither Britta or I knew.
Bullshit.
It was like this gossip.
That's bullshit. No one crush really likes them back. Even if they do like the other person. That is some bullshit. That's some 2-level bullshit.
Everyone was involved in, except for the both of us. I have the whole situation under control. I promise, I said over and over again. Finally, our friends got tired of waiting for us to make the first move and made a plan. They were going to force us to be in the same place for a long while. If we didn't finally ask each other out, then they were going to give up. It was then or never. So one day, my friends grabbed me and began forcing me into the janitor's closet. I tried to fight them, playfully of course, thinking it was just a silly prank. Hey guys, quit it, I have to get to class, I yelled, laughing. But I couldn't win against 5 guys pushing me into a little room.
Good Lord, 5 guys!
They closed the door and locked it behind them. I sighed and rolled my eyes, wondering what they had in store for me. Don't worry about it, we'll be back soon, they yelled through the door, and I rolled my eyes. You see, my friends were really big pranksters, so this didn't seem too odd to me. It was annoying, yes, especially since I didn't want to be tardy or get in trouble. However, it seemed I had nothing to do but wait. A few minutes later, the door opened, and I was shocked to see Britta being dragged by her friends inside the closet as well.
Damn,
she looked just as surprised as I had been a while ago. They threw her in there as well and locked the door behind them.
Damn!
We were both like, WTF is going on? My heart dropped. I felt so anxious, and I'm sure I blushed so hard. I was locked up with Britta, and it made me feel so excited and worried at the same time. We heard giggling from the other side of the room, and I knew our friends had planned all of this for some odd reason. We kind of awkwardly stood there for a minute in silence, then tried knocking on the door, but no one answered. I guess we are really stuck in here, huh? Britta asked, her brown hair hanging prettily over her shoulders. I guess so, I mumbled, shrugging quietly. So, bit by bit, we began talking, asking ourselves why we were locked up in that closet. We began throwing silly theories around, making each other laugh. I couldn't get over how beautiful her giggles were, and how badly I wanted her to be my girlfriend. We knew that.
I just got 4 letters to describe this guy. SIMP! Bro!
There was no point in trying to make an escape, and so we just sat down and continued to chat. I mumbled most of what I said, as I always did when she was around. My heart was pounding in my ears, and I kept telling myself this was my chance, that I had to ask her out. Finally, she looked at me and asked, "Why are you always so nervous around me, Mike?" I wanted to tell her everything. I wanted to let her know how I felt about her, but all I could do was stare at the floor quietly. "Hey, Mike, will you close your eyes, please?" she asked me. I looked up at her puzzled, but nodded. The moment I closed my eyes, Britta kissed me. I couldn't believe what was going on. I opened my eyes and smiled.
Let's go! Ha! That's your first kiss in the janitor's closet. Let's go! But no, to be fair, you're still a fucking simp, though. You still a damn simp.
Kiss, sweet and small, sure helped ease my nervousness. It was the confirmation that she did like me, that I had a chance with her. Holding my breath, I kissed her back, and this time, she closed her eyes. Her lips were so soft and perfect.
Oh,
it was
God, I want to hear
everything
my
I
lips!
hoped it would be. So, we started really talking, and for the first time since we met, I could speak to her without feeling incredibly insecure. I even held her hand and pulled her a bit closer to me. Finally, about an hour after being locked in there with her, I dared ask the question I had been holding in for so many years.
Jesus Christ,
Britta,
5 years!
Would you go on a date with me?
You waited 5 years for this shit? Motherfuck! God damn! Major simp! Major fucking simp! You waited 5 years to ask that question. I ask that question almost every month. Jesus!
I asked, and do you know what she said? Yes, I'd love to. We spent the rest of our time there planning out our date. It seemed like a dream come true.
Jesus!
When our friends finally unlocked the door, we kissed goodbye and walked away. My friends followed behind me, and her friends did the same with her. "So, how did it go?" they asked me. They all looked so excited, especially after seeing us kiss. I told them everything that happened, and we high-fived like crazy. "You finally did it, man. It took you 9 years, but you
9 years?
did it." My best friend patted my back.
Hold on, bro. I thought it was 5 years. You telling me it was 9? Damn! Major ass simp wanna be motherfucker. Shit.
And I can't explain how happy I was right then. "Thank you, guys. I can't believe your crazy plan worked," I said, really grateful for all the trouble they had gone through. Britta and I went on our first date, and then our second and third and fourth. We've made it official, and I've already asked her to go with me to prom. I can't believe my girlfriend is really the most gorgeous girl in school. I used up all my savings to rent a limo and a suit.
Oh, God.
I want this to be the most special night of her
What
entire
next?
life.
You propose?
Britta's been my secret crush ever since I was a kid. And now we are a real, official couple. We go out on dates twice a week, and I buy her flowers whenever I can.
Twice a week?
She
Nah,
loves
not
lilies
with
and
Corona,
white
though.
roses. And her birthday's coming up soon. I want to give her a ring. Sort of a pre-engagement thing, you know?
Bro, I was
we're
joking
super young
about
to
that
be
marriage
talking
shit.
about marriage yet, but I want to let her know that I'm really committed to her. After all, I do believe Britta is the love of my life. Thank you for watching. Have you ever struggled to act?
Oh my God. So basically what I heard from this whole story is that he been a simp for 9 fucking years straight. Not 1, not 5, but 9 years of being a simp, holding in the biggest question he ever had to ask. More like taking the biggest shit I ever took. Like, damn. But it was kind of sweet, though, how they ended up together. Usually I don't listen to love stories like this, but it's nice to see someone have a win for a change. But yo, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you didn't, make sure to scratch that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, comment out your favorite part of this video, and turn the notification bell every time I post a new video. And I will leave. Shit, what the name of the channel again? Stort. You know what? I'll leave it. I can't even get my fucking words out. I will leave the channel that made this video in the description down below. As long. I can't get my words out. I honestly can't get my words out. I don't know what I'm saying. So in my description down below, I will be leaving the original video, the channel URL, and fuck! In the description will be the video, the channel, and my merch. Peace out, guys. God damn, I can't.